It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
They give to Johnson going right. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Mayfield. He's got a man open. That's Marshall. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Here we go.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Mayfield to throw it. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. Mayfield on first down. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here's Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. So after the INT, it's Allen. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. To try again after the sack. Allen. It's complete to Hopkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Allen going deep for Hopkins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Smooth.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Looking to go back to Thomas again. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I got you.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a third down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. They'll run on first down. Johnson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 36. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. A sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. On play action, Allen being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. John Simon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. He returns the punt 60 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Allen now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First down, Seattle.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
First down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
The tackle by Denzel Perman.
On second and 7, Mayfield toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
He may try and run. Touchdown, Seahawks.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually